Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round three. This is week two of season one of the Grand Arena Championships. My opponent has already attacked when I went in to go do my battles, so that's how he did. He looks to be stuck on one team in each of my back zones, so I just got to do better than half the board. Let me show you guys what he put down, and we'll get to work. Down south, he's got some scoundrels, and then he just has a Karth dot team. And then up top, he's got Night Sisters and a Grievous team, both of those fully Gear 13. So, you know what I like to do is go the easiest way first because I get to use, not my top meta teams. So I'll go ahead and take my FO in against his Karth team. It's just a standard Karth team. You guys have probably seen this battle a million times. I know I use it as often as I can. FO is really good at taking out Karth. It just takes a minute, but they're pretty good as far as ensuring you a 60 banner win. Take out Mission there. That's your main damage dealer. Start working on everybody else. Work on Karth there. Zalbar's got his taunt back, but that'll go away here eventually. You can get rid of it with Cruise Stun. You can get rid of it with Executioner Special. I mean, there's a number of ways you can go. So we'll just stun him and take that away. Get the AoE from Xylo there, and he can keep everybody, he does good damage. I get him modded with a crit damage set. I kind of like that. He's not as fast as I want him to be, but he can still hit hard. So that AoE will reach people that I can't get to if I'm stuck under taunt. If his taunt's up and it gets annoying, I can at least keep doing that AoE and know that I can slowly whittle him down. But here we go. Let's take out Karth. Now it's just Zalbar, Canderous, and Juhani there. Start working on Canderous. Zalbar's got the taunt again, but you see that AoE from Xylo just knocked him down into the yellow. Get rid of that taunt and take him out here. And there it is with Executioner. Now I just got to work on these last two. And in the meantime, try to throw, buffs up to everybody. Throw some turn meter around and get everybody healed up. Trying to think what I can do to make sure everybody's topped off on health and protection. Sometimes it can be hard to notice if somebody's missing just a little bit. But you try and throw the turn meter over to First Order Stormtrooper as much as you can. That way he'll be able to throw his buffs up, give everybody, defense up and advantage. He likes to spread those around. That helps heal. Except for the dumb AoE right there, goes, and that can take off a little bit on everybody. So that's annoying when it doesn't work out with the timing like that. But, there's nothing you can do. You guys saw the board. This isn't one of those matches where I need to worry about every single banner. But I did get it, so 60 banners for that one. I know it wasn't too exciting, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's take out this next one and see what he's got in the back. So for this one, my preferred counter for Scoundrels, even though they don't have Nest in there, once they have L3 and then Vandor in there, I like to use CLS if I don't have to use him anywhere else. And in this one, it's just CLS, Han, Chewie, and then I got Chariot and Baze in there. It's good for the AoE Dispel, kind of getting rid of some buffs and being able to hit everybody, make sure I can get to them. Got rid of L3, working on Vandor. Once they go down, it's pretty easy. Just got to start taking them out one by one. And my Rebels hit pretty hard. Chewie's Gear 13. He definitely is made to hit pretty hard. I want to get Han up to 13 for that reason too. So that every double tap he does is going to bring on the pain, But that's it. Nothing special about this fight. Just another match. 58 banners for that one. Good enough, and that'll let me see what's in the back and kind of how I need to budget my offense. So we open up the back, and he's got just more like plain easy teams. You know what I mean? There's no curveballs really. He's got Visas in there in a first order team, so that's a little bit. And then he does have Nest in there under Django lead. And I think I already looked at the speeds, knowing that, okay, if he throws Django lead, it's going to outspeed my Stark. So I can't just throw my Imp Troopers at his bounty hunters like I normally like to do. But in this instance, it's fine. He didn't put any like Revens or Padme or anything up front. He's just got his Grievous and his Night Sisters. And I already have standard counters I like to use. So right here is my Padme team against his Night Sisters. It's kind of a slow moving team, but I found that it's the way to go, at least for me. You're pretty much guaranteed 55 banners and you're going to win. Unless things really go to hell, you don't have to worry about your team's going to die, you're going to have to do a cleanup and blah, blah, blah. You know, I've had that problem with Traya before, where the Night Sisters just do me in. But with Padme and the Galactic Republic not being able to have their turn meter reduced, I don't have to worry about fighting this Asajj team. And you got to worry about Plague a little bit from Talzin, but it's not too bad as long as you can keep that protection up on. So there's not a ton of strategy here. You can see I just got Shakti in as my 5th, and that's because she's not really ready yet. Once she gets all ready and everything, I might throw her in with the clones. I don't know yet. We'll have to see what's best to do with her. But for right now, she does make a decent 5th, throwing that in on this Padme Galactic Republic team, being able to call assists and heal everybody up, throw out some protection up. You know, it's not too bad. You get stuck behind Zombie's taunt quite a lot, but you easily can do enough damage to kill Zombie. But he's got Gear 13 everybody, so it is a little bit tougher. Everyone on my team besides GK, you know, is Gear 12, and then Shakti is Gear 11. So I don't have them maxed out, kitted out, you know, the best of anything, but you can see that they're slowly getting the job done. It takes them a couple minutes, but once you can get around that zombie taunt, then you can actually put some damage in. And the good thing, I guess, is if you're watching this video, hopefully you'll have your Zetas on. I think I have all of them on here that are needed. So like Ahsoka's Zeta is huge, being able to get rid of that taunt. And there we go, 58 banners for that. I'll take that all day long. No problem there. So we'll take out his Grievous team. He's got Newt in there, and I like to use my Traya team for that. I know a lot of you guys out there like to waste your Traya team on Genosians, but if that's what works for you, great. But I like to go ahead and throw my Traya against Grievous, and I got Thrawn in there. Gotta have Thrawn. So the first move I'll do with him is throwing his turn meter swap over to Traya. That way she can isolate Magna. And then ideally, your Scion will go and dispel everybody. And then that way General Grievous will be out of stealth. And when Thrawn's turn comes back around, you can fracture Grievous. Makes the battle go a lot easier. But you can see that didn't happen here. I lost Thrawn, obviously. You're dealing with a fully decked out, you know, full Gear 13 squad. Yeah, they hit tough. It's rough, I ain't gonna lie. And I got, thankfully, Traya Gear 13, Scion Gear 13, and Thrawn was Gear 13. So my team can take a beating. I don't know that I'd try this with an all Gear 12 Traya squad. I don't think it could work. But you can see once you get rid of Grievous, life gets a whole lot easier. He was able to get rid of my Scion, you know, in addition to Thrawn, so that's unfortunate. Scion's a really good tank that can heal himself back up and even has a chance at restoring all his protection. So I hate to lose him. But by now, Diane's health has got to be sky high, so I don't have to worry about losing the match. And then Treya's not going to go anywhere. Trying to see if I can keep, you see over there, Sith Trooper, trying to keep him alive. It's a little bit frustrating. But got Annihilate up, there went Newt, and now I'm just worried about taking out Magna Guard before he gets that last hit on Sith Trooper. You can see he stays after him, trying to take him out. And I'm just trying to heal him up to get an extra banner or whatever. It's not really needed, but I'm in that habit. I like to try and get it if I can. So I keep using Isolate, throwing Protection up, trying to see if I can top off Nihilist or keep Sith Trooper alive. Was able to keep him alive and got 51 banners. But against a fully Gear 13 Grievous squad, again, that's perfectly fine with me. So now we'll open up the back, see what he's got waiting for me back there. And this was a surprise. I wasn't expecting it. He's got his Darth Revan back there and some Geos. So that's not a bad trap. But unfortunately, I don't know if he looked and saw that I use this squad to climb an arena every day. I got my General Grievous counter to Darth Revan, so I don't have to worry about wasting Padme or wasting Trey or anything. I'm just using my General Grievous counter, and it's going pretty well. Got rid of Bastille Shan Fallen, got rid of Malik. Now I just got the main three, but they got rid of my T3, which is what gives you all the extra damage. But I got IPD there. He can blow up, help things out a little bit. And there we go. Boom. Not pretty, but 47 banners for that one. All I need to do is get it down. Like I said, I don't have to be too terribly efficient. If you do, then you'll need to come up with a different strategy than this. Alright, we'll jump right into the next battle. You can see I got my Jawas ready to go to work on these Geos. He's got Alpha, and then one of the other ones, I can't remember which one, is also Gear 13. I moved my Geos around from the standard pre-select that I had just to see if it would affect the AI and they wouldn't dogpile Scavenger straight away, get a few more bombs stacked up. But it really didn't matter. They pretty much just do what they want. I think they're meant to target Scavenger. But there they go. And that's it. 49 banners for that. I'll take that. So that's it. His little trap, really didn't work for him. I got that taken care of. Now I just got to go clean up those B teams that are down there in the south. He's got Nest in there with the bounty hunters, so that could be a problem if I didn't save my Jedi Knight Revan. A lot of people like to use Traya for Nest, but you don't need to annihilate Nest with Darth Nihilus. You can, if you guys don't remember, in one of the paragraphs of Darth Revan's leadership, I'm sure, is in there that as long as you use a basic on enemies, it reduces their health pool. I think it's 10%. So eventually you'll be able to basic Nest enough that her health pool will go down to one single bar, like your characters were when you first started the game. And you'll be able to see that happen here. Right now, I'm just worried about taking out the bounty hunters. Get rid of them, get it down to a lone Nest, and then just let them go to work. So that's what I'm doing here. I got Bosk. He's got the taunt, but it doesn't matter. I got Gear 13 Jedi Revan and Gear 13 Yoda. So they're not going to die anytime soon. I got Kenobi in there to throw up a taunt. Jolie to bring anyone back in case they die. And there we go with Bosk. He's done. Start working on the rest of them. Get Boba out of here. He's in the red. Take him out with the AoE. And now I can just spread some buffs around. Get everybody, kitted out. Qui-Gon took him out. Now I got Revan's mark up. I can focus down on Nest. And watch her health. You'll see it get less and less as they go. I just threw it on auto right there and just let them go to work. The AoE killed Dengar, don't have to worry about him. And look at that health bar get less and less. Now it's just one bar, and that's it. So, in case you forgot, That's something that Jedi Revan Lead can do. So you can take out Nest with that if they throw it in a team that you can use your Jedi Revan for. And now I just got the FO team. So for that, I'll throw in a Bastilla squad with Wampa. And this is funny because, okay, normally for FO, I got a different counter, but I use my BB-8 with the Grievous team, so I don't have for JTR. And you really do kind of want Illuminated Destiny to be able to hit harder. So I got Wampa and I got Bastilla, and they get the extra protection, and Wampa hits hard because he's gear 13. So I figured he'd be able to get the job done. So I'm working on just taking everybody out, and Wampa is knocking them down. Love a gear 13 Wampa. He definitely puts in some work. Took out Visas there. And now, old Kylo is stunned. Got plenty of DPS on this team, so there's no worries at all. 60 banners. It works for me. So that was it. I ran the table on him. Cleared his board, and he's got one squad standing in each of my 2 back zones. So I think he's done. He's got multiple battles on one of them, and then he's got 1 battle on the other. So I think he's out of squads. And that's it. This was the final round, and I'll take first place for this week. So we'll catch you guys in the next go around, next week when this starts back up again. Or it may start up again tomorrow. I don't know. I think we get like 1 day off. But you know what I mean. I'll catch you guys in week 3, and we'll see how things go. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.